This video is going to show you how to tag questions in Smart Response using state and Common Core standards and other tags that are available. What you would do, I find it easiest to tag questions after your assessments are created. As we've seen in a previous video, you are able to tag questions as you build the question, um, which it's done the same way in the wizard, but I just find it easier to do after the fact. So what we're going to do is we're going to tag this math question with the Common Core standard that it goes with. What we're going to do is come over here to the left-hand side to our Response tab. And click on Response tab. Under Properties, if you do not see these boxes, it's because answer key is set like this. So what we're going to do is if this is what you see, you would click on Show next to answer key. As you can see, this where my answer is selected. But you'll notice here where it says Tags. What we're going to do here in Tags is we're going to click the Browse button. You cannot type in this box, so that's why we have to hit Browse. From here, if this is the first time you've ever come in, there's going to be a couple questions it's going to ask you, like what state are you in, what set of standards, things of that nature. But since I've been in, this is already set. This first box, Show Tags For, I do have it currently set for Common Core state standards. But as you can see from this list, all 50 states are listed, like I said, plus the Common Core, Department of Defense Education, District of Columbia, so you do have 52 options here. Our second box is our grade level. You can actually select any grade level here is multiple grade levels. So anywhere from kindergarten all the way up to 12th grade, and you can select multiple grades at a time. You just put check marks in where you need them to be, but I'm going to leave 4th grade in this case. And our last box here, this is actually going to be our subject. So in this case, because I'm looking at Common Core, all we have in Common Core is math and reading. It's just I know the top one is ELA, the bottom one is math or in alphabetical order. If I were to select, say, Illinois as my state, you would see math, social studies, reading, English language arts, and so forth. So it's only going to select the subjects that belong to the state or the group. Now over here in the main box, this is if I had done multiple tagging of questions, or once I do one question, you would see recent tags. Smart Response is now starting with Notebook 11.1 update that had the response update in it. It includes recent tags, so this way you don't have to keep drilling down every time if you're using the same standard again. So that would show up here. What we're going to do is we're going to look for the Common Core standard that goes with angle of measurement. So what I'm going to do is hit the plus box. So we see grade 4. It's a mathematical standard. And in this case, we're going to go down to this Common Core standard, Math 4, the measurement and data. And I'm going to expand that out. And then what we're going to do is go down to the next subgroup here. That's MD.C for geometric measure, understanding concepts of angles and measure angles. And what we're worrying about here is recognizing angle measures as additive. So I'm going to go ahead and put a check mark there, and you'll notice it adds down here to the bottom. I also have the option in my tags to tag questions with Bloom's cognitive levels, and these are the newer Bloom's levels. I can also do Marzano's cognitive levels if I like. I can also do depth of knowledge. And I can even include a custom tag if I like. You can have multiple tags per question. It's not limited to one. You can have as many as you want. And when you're ready, I hit finish. And you'll notice they've been added here to the left-hand side for tags. Now to show you that the recent tags, if I were to go back and browse, you'll notice now I have this here under the recent tags. And that would be here for the next question and so forth. So I'm going to go ahead and hit cancel. And that is how you add tags to questions. And this is going to be very important in a future video that talks about data reporting. We're going to be able, because we're tagging these questions, we're actually going to be able to run reports on students and full classes and see how students are doing per standard based off of the standards that you are tagging your questions with.